Mic check, 1, 2, 3, check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2, 3, check, check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2, 3, check, check, 1, 2, 3, check, check, 1, 2. Hi everybody, and we're back. I gotta look, they're flipping the pucks, and some of them are coming up here. Hi, my name is Jim McCabe. This is the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. Welcome back to Gallo Arena, and why am I showing myself here tonight? Well, so you can fully understand the sincere apology that I'd like to give you all for the fact that Saturday's Canal Cup did not get on the air between Sandwich and Bourne. My frustration for that one was pretty high. I'm sorry we weren't able to get that one on. Long story short, just had the technical difficulties, and I know that's so cliche, but that's what it came down to. Second year, this one-man band operation is getting to do this Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. And I feel especially bad for Bourne High School. That was 2 in a row. Games that I've had with them on the air that have had problems. But again, second year on this, and still trying to get all the kinks worked out. But we are going to get on for this one tonight. As long as no pucks actually come up here and take my head off, I think I'll be able to call the game here tonight. This one between Falmouth and Sandwich. So Sandwich back on here tonight against Falmouth, an important game for both teams, as so many of these games are. And as we get closer and closer to the MIAA playoffs, the Sandwich Blue Knights are in need of some wins here to continue on into the postseason. We're going to go back. And the boys still warming up. We've got just a few seconds left before this warm-up period ends, and then we're gonna let you listen in as they honor the seniors tonight for Sandwich High School here at Gallo Arena. Prior to this one coming up, Falmouth and Sandwich Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gallo Arena for tonight's Cape Cod League ice hockey matchup between the Clippers of Falmouth High School and the Blue Knights of Sandwich High School. We ask that you join Coaches, players, and officials in practicing good sportsmanship in the support of your teams and in your conduct toward players, coaches, officials, and other spectators. Any violation will result in removal from the ring. Thank you for your cooperation. At this time, we'd like to take a moment to honor the Falmouth High School and Falmouth High School boys ice hockey classes of 2020. First, the Clippers. They are number 1, North Wilson. Number 3, James Marcus. Number 5, Jonas Schlesinger. Number 7, Eric Wainwright. Number 8, Captain Jack Hamilton. Number 17, Jake McKenzie. And number 23, Captain Nick Ciamani. The United States High School boys ice hockey class of 2020. Starting with number 5, Max Slicer. Max is joined tonight by his parents, Laura and Eric. He's a 2-year member of the Falmouth High School ice hockey team, who is also lettered in football and lacrosse. Next fall, Max plans to attend Big Pot Community College, where he hopes to pursue a degree in fire science and aviation technology. Number 13, Zach Hawkins. Zach is a parents by Bill and his sister Paige. He's a 2-year member of the ice hockey team at Falmouth High School. Following high school graduation, Zach intends to join the workforce. Number 22, Aiden O'Brien. Aiden is joined tonight by his parents, Augie, Joe, and Matt, and his sister Brielle, and sister Olivia. A former JV ice hockey team captain, he's a 4-year member of the Falmouth High School ice hockey team, who has also participated in cross country, lacrosse, and track and field. Next fall, Aiden plans to attend the Massachusetts Maritime Academy to pursue a degree in marine engineering. Number 30, Carson Chevrolet. Carson was represented by his mother Caitlin and his brother Jacob. He's a 4-year member of the ice hockey team, who is also lettered in lacrosse. Next fall, Carson hopes to attend either the University of New Hampshire or Curry College to pursue a degree in fire science and arson investigation. Number 31, Nico Curry. Nico is joined by his parents, Laura and Eric, and his sister Sarah. He's a 4-year member of the Falmouth High School ice hockey team, who has also participated in lacrosse. Following graduation, Nico plans on attending a 4-year college to pursue a degree in business. Number 3, Captain Connor Durant. Connor is joined tonight by his parents, Patty and Dean. He's a 4-year member of the team, who is also lettered in lacrosse. Following high school graduation, Connor plans on attending the Massachusetts Maritime Academy to pursue a degree in marine transportation. And lastly, number 29, Captain Nick Eastman. Nick is joined tonight by his parents, Linda and Brian. He's a 4-year member of the ice hockey team, who is also lettered in baseball. Following graduation from high school, Nick will be joining the United States Navy and attending recruit training at the Naval Air Station Great Lakes and Masters of Arms training at Lackland Air Force Base in Lackland, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, the Falmouth High School boys ice hockey class of 2020. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
I think we're just about ready for hockey here at Gallo Arena in Buzzards Bay on a Wednesday night. It's Falmouth versus Sandwich. This is the Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week, and you just witnessed the seniors of Sandwich High School get honored here tonight. And now we get down to business. Sandwich really just completely shut down Bourne in the Canal Cup on Saturday. 2-0 was the final. And just were able to get the job done. Drew McKinnon scored the first goal for Sandwich, and Colin McIver with the insurance tally. As for Falmouth, as they roll back the red carpet, and gives us a nice leisurely pace to get into this one. They are coming off a 5-3 loss to Malden Catholic at home. That's been their only game played so far in the month of February. That came after a 7-2 beating of Barrington, Rhode Island, and a 4-0 blanking of Sandwich before that back on January 25th. So last time these two teams played, Falmouth shut down Sandwich. And we are underway. Carson Schemenauer is the starting goaltender for Sandwich. And it's a pair of number 30s here in this one. As the Falmouth Red Raiders have this in the offensive zone, they've got the maroon jerseys, and they are setting up right away. Schemenauer's going to knock this one down. It's loose and jammed in by Stone Devlin. And Falmouth scores on the first shift with that shot that came in from the point. Give the assist to number 24, Tommy Peterson. 30 seconds into the first period. Stone Devlin's goal makes it 1-0 Falmouth. The starting goaltender for the Falmouth Clippers is Jack Braga. Schemenauer looked like he almost did have that one covered, but apparently not, as Devlin was able to get it on the doorstep. Pretty easy one, it looked like, for him to put that one in after that shot got through from the point. And here's Devlin again, and on goal, that one shot with Carson Schemenauer making the save. And we got a whistle 1 minute 5 seconds into the first period. Didn't have the goal scorers pulled up for that game that Falmouth lost against Malden Catholic. I was just looking for that. I couldn't find it right away. I'll tell you, through 12 games, here's what the stats indicate. As this one's dropped back. Great effort there. Rister on goal, saves Schemenauer. 8 goals for Stone Devlin and 8 for Nick Champagny. So the secondary assist given to Tommy Peterson, and then they give one to Max McDonald. Evidently, McDonald got a touch on it in front as it came in from the point from Peterson. So Devlin and Champagny through 12, tie with 8. Those are obviously them by the numbers, those two players to watch out for. And you might know anyway that if you've been following Falmouth, Stone Devlin and Nick Champagny have become household names on that part of the Upper Cape. It's Devlin's goal that has put them up 1-0 here early in this one. 30 seconds in. Braga, the Falmouth goaltender, let his skater handle it. And that's the man on the puck right now, Tommy Peterson. Will play it and give him back to him as some pressure here from Sandwich. It's the Clippers versus the Blue Knights. This puck's out of play. Round 2. And we got a whistle and a stoppage here now. It's about 2.5 minutes into this first period. Here's how things look for Sandwich in the Section 2 South. A record of 7-8-1 through 16 games. And for Falmouth in the Section 1 South, they're looking at a record of 9-6-1 coming into tonight. So they're doing okay. And Sandwich needing the win here. 500 or better to get into the MIAA playoffs, and they're right there. Now this Sandwich team, after that 2-0 win against Bourne in the Canal Cup, they're on a 3-game win streak that started after the game that they lost to Falmouth. Nick Champagny's getting through. And don't know how much of a shot on goal he got there. So close in on Schemenauer, and then Stone Devlin coming in as well as Max McDonald, and the whistle is blown here with the puck melted down by Carson Schemenauer. Carson Schemenauer, one of the seniors, being honored here tonight before the game. Saw that move from Champagny. Expect to see that maybe a few more times here tonight. And man, watch out when Stone Devlin and Nick Champagny can connect. And don't forget about the other guy on this line, McDonald, number 16. Just a very good line for Falmouth. Now Mike Barrasso. Sandwich tried to clear. And now it is Sandwich getting it out of their zone. Falmouth's wholesale changing here, so Sandwich has a little bit of time and space to get it out of their zone. Sorry, my microphone fell just a moment ago. I had to reset that. And now for Falmouth, this is going to be passed out in front by Darren McDonald. And Sandwich players in the area not able to connect cleanly. And so now chase to the corner below us. Along the near side boards. And it's Eric Wainwright tried to turn with it. And Sandwich, good presence there. And now the Blue Knights will get new players out onto the ice. It's down the ice and icing on Sandwich. 1-0 the score on the goal from Stone Devlin. About 4.5 minutes into this one. Thanks for being with us. It's gotten a little bit colder out there today, and it's a little cold in here now inside Gallo Arena. Early February springtime and the playoffs still several weeks away, but we are in the home stretch of winter, being the home stretch, the conclusion. And not all months are created equal. This one, of course, the shortest with the extra day, right? I believe we have the extra day this month. Not worth looking into at this exact moment, or is it? Yeah, 29 days this month. This man's going to try and step forward for Falmouth. That's Cole Johnson. Some sandwich players in the way, and thrown out in front, loudly smacking off a stick there from Harry Hennessy. Testing his man, moving along is Aaron Schlesinger. And then out in front, and now the arms up from the official. And now down, that's not a penalty. Now it's going to be brought in now by Falmouth. Played along far circle. Rob Cardillo the other way for Sandwich. And then it's Jack Greeley with the shot on goal, and Braga had it on the goal stick. Now Greeley in pursuit, trying to jam it around him is Kyle Souza. And pressure here from Sandwich on the forecheck. Rob Cardillo, 1 versus 3, trying to battle for it in the neutral zone. Falmouth found a way to punch it into Sandwich territory, and now it's bunked off the boards by Tim Clark. Falmouth with some pressure here. Thrown into the circle, almost connected to Nick Champagny from Max McDonald. Now out to the point. Schemenauer makes the save on the shot that came in from Kyle Souza. And the intensity starts to amp up a little bit here. The checks are getting a little louder on the boards. Nick Champagny out in front, pinballs around before it's Colin McIver who's able to clear. And this may be icing, but it's negated by Braga, the goaltender, who gets it all the way up the ice. And it was McDonald there, number 16, trying to do something more for Falmouth, unsuccessful. Sandwich trying to enter into the zone, but they're offside. 7:55 to go, and that was a nice long chunk of game time that went off the clock. And a neutral zone draw, 1-0 Falmouth with the lead. Turning with this one in his own zone, Jake McKenzie, and Falmouth gets it through center. Quick pass to Nick Champagny. That one's blocked all the way by Nick Eastman. Thrown out in front and nudged ahead. And out into neutral ice. Got number 28 out there, guys. Who's 28? Don't have him on my roster. See if we figure that out. Both teams are changing. This is reached for by number 28. But this is offside in that puck that went to Kevin Coyne. Boys up here not sure. We'll figure it out. Sounds like first intermission homework to me. 7 minutes now even remaining in the first period. Look at the puck movement from Falmouth as they very efficiently matriculated. And it's one of those things with Falmouth, you might expect something like that pretty much every trip up the ice. It was a big hit Colin Norkovicius just put on Falmouth's number 7, I think that was Eric Wainwright. Norkovicius gets it ahead and grabbed and then poked ahead nicely by Zach Hawkins. And now it's back for Norkovicius from his own blue line. Falmouth, they have to, a little comedy of errors there. That's tough. You got guys that are tagging up and they're re-entering the zone, but it's just not happening. They couldn't all get in sync. 6:22 remaining in the first period now, with the score still 1-0 for Falmouth. The tally from Devlin. Now turning with this, Jack Greeley, and out to neutral. And this Falmouth player knocks it down and kicks it ahead. That's Cole Spellman. But it's Greeley now for Sandwich in his own zone. He's able to find it out to center. And Falmouth will reorganize this, and dumped in by Jonas Schlesinger, one of the two Schlesingers on this Falmouth team. And Sandwich back out through center. And off the boards from Colin McIver, who then almost gets upended, stays upright. Rob Cardillo pokes for this on the far half wall. But Falmouth inching closer to getting it across the line, then losing it. Rob Cardillo's shot. Jack Braga makes the save, and they're giving him time to blow the whistle here, and eventually do so with Braga covering. And we're down to 5:32 in the first period. Sponsorship for this game, thank you Carpet Barn, Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor, with 3 convenient locations in Falmouth, Mashpee, and Hyannis. Your source for carpet, luxury vinyl, hardwood, tile, laminate, and more. Visit Carpet Barn, carpet1falmouth.com for more details, or call 508-296-8189. Brought in by Falmouth, passed in front zone, Devlin, what a glove save by Carson Schemenauer on that good pass from Jake McKenzie. Carson Schemenauer meant business there. Nick Champagny retrieving it all the way down in his zone. Makes a nice move around his own man. That was McKenzie. Now the pass quickly to Devlin. Nice work there between 17 and 3 for Sandwich, Connor Durant, and Tim Clark. Not in that order. McKenzie spits it out from his own zone for Falmouth. It goes into the Sandwich end, and that's icing on Falmouth as it went to the Sandwich zone there. And thank you also, our other sponsor for this game tonight is All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repair, offering chimney cleaning and repairs, installation of chimney caps and liners, wood stove installations, and much more. You can call them at 508-472-0388 or visit allcapechimneysweep.com. A look at this blow by and chipped down in front there for Falmouth, Kevin Coyne, but nobody there in a Falmouth jersey to connect to, and a shot comes in from the point by McKenzie, and Schemenauer is calm, cool, and collected. Good feel to this game. Falmouth went up early. Sandwich, though, did not respond in a despondent manner. They certainly kept plugging away, and they now, I think, feel a little bit more like they can hang. They can hang tonight. They're going to have to get an equalizer, though, at a minimum. Icing on Falmouth. They need 1 goal minimum to get the equalizer, I think, is what I was going for there. Down to 3:59 in the first period. It's a face-off win for Sandwich. It'll be stashed along from the right point. Rob Cardillo with it now. He'll pass Jack Greeley out to the point for this man that goes down out the center. But Falmouth couldn't get ahead initially. Had to start from their own zone. And now sent deep into the Sandwich zone. Smack around on the far side. Rob Cardillo is going to reverse it to this fellow number 28, who we're going to have to wait until the first period intermission to find out. This one is down and it's icing. Unless I just missed it writing it down. That happens sometimes. No, he's not on there quite yet. Mike Barrasso on this draw versus Harry Hennessy. And tied up. Eventually he'll go to the corner here. And behind the net, guided along by Nick Eastman. And out the center for Barrasso on the wing. Barrasso will lose that battle ultimately to Jake McKenzie. And McKenzie. That one looked like it went off the official skates. It's going to be shot wide of the net by Hennessy. There's a center from Aaron Schlesinger and shot wide of the net, and then the net comes off. They're going to keep this face-off in the sandwich zone. 2:40 remaining in the first period. Brasso gloved it down almost. It did actually go as a direct connection there between the hand to the stick, so they blow this dead for the hand pass. This first period has had some moments where the whistles have come in staccatos. This has been one of them. This will go down into the Falmouth zone and it's picked up, and this man, good skate work there as it was played ahead by Tommy Peterson. And the pass ahead, Stone Devlin will get to this and he'll get a little burst and get free a little bit here. Stone Devlin, nice move around the perimeter before it's played back deep. Nick Champagny picks it up. Far side, Champagny is overtaken second time. I've seen Champagny triple team tonight. Or was it Devlin? Second time Sandwich has employed one of those, one way or the other. Jammed along from behind the net by Devlin to Champagny in the far corner. Devlin will turn, he's gonna get out in front, and that's out of play. Carson Schemenauer gets a piece of it. 1:27 remaining in the first period. Hey, coming up in the intermission, I'm going to have a special interview that was recorded before the game. It'll sound loud. We had the Old Rochester Wareham game before this one, but it's going to be head coach Jordan Moore for the Sandwich Knights. Talk to him about the big skating event they had here recently as a show of support for the Sandwich hockey community. And I'll let Coach Moore explain that a little bit better. Now we have our last minute of play ongoing here in the first. And the pass ahead, and this man's going to move in for Falmouth. Schemenauer makes the save on that initial shot from Darren McDonald, and then there's a rebound chance there that could not be cashed in on by the Clippers. Kept in the zone, but Sandwich skater's going to have this behind, but then pickpocketed almost completely by Stone Devlin. Actually, the recovery is going to be made by Eastman, who wires it off the glass. Kept in once more by Falmouth, and now less than a half minute to go in the first. And Falmouth, are they going to be able to get another one here late? Champagny almost able to step out in front with a good stick there, though, from Connor Durant. Out to the line, drive, deflects out of play on the shot from Kyle Souza. 14.7 seconds left. A little flurry here at the end of the first for Falmouth. Face-off win for the Clippers. Shot from the point was blocked. Turn around, Champagny, and didn't get on goal. 5 seconds left in the period. One more shot on net, and another save for Schemenauer from Max McDonald. That shot from Max McDonald was the last good chance for Falmouth, and Carson Schemenauer is, the colors are black and blue. He's taken a lot of pucks to the body here in the first period, and so he is wearing his colors perhaps internally, but certainly a great showing from Carson Schemenauer in that first period to keep his team in this one, as Falmouth has a lot of offense that they are putting on display at Gallo Arena here in this Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week. 1-0 Falmouth after 1 period of play on the Stone Devlin goal. Break time, we'll be back in a little bit. And I have that actually first period intermission interview for you in just a little bit. Okay, I'm talking with Sandwich head coach Jordan Moore here before the game against Falmouth. Coach, I know you have a little bit of a raspy voice, so I won't keep you too long here. But first, you and I had never talked before for a pregame interview, so Coach, you have a little bit of this. And I guess while I do have you on here, can I just get a comment on how you think your team's maybe doing this season so far for your Sandwich Blue Knights?
Well, I think we've had kind of an up and down season for a bit. I feel like we're kind of peaking at the right time. Won 3 in a row. Kids have been battling every day. Have had a great attitude every day. Went about our work in practice at a high clip. So we've gotten better and better throughout the year. We got 4 games left here. We need 5 points. They're out there. But we need to play our best for sure because there's no layovers. Tonight, Falmouth in town, Cape and Islands battle. Got to find a way to get some points here tonight.
Okay, so the one thing I want to talk to you about, kind of for this little intermission interview that I'm playing here, this event that you guys hosted a couple of weeks ago, and I'm just going to let you explain them fully, but the pictures show a lot. People wearing all the jerseys of the Cape Cod teams coming together for a big skate event here at Gallo Arena. What was that about? And just give me more information on that if you can.
So earlier in the season, we had one of our guys who was diagnosed with cancer, and the boys on our team wanted to. The boys on our team and the girls on the girls team wanted to do something to kind of raise some money, raise some awareness, and also garner some support for them. They came up with the idea of having basically what would amount to like a public skate hour, invite the whole hockey community, got it out there on Twitter, but really the Cape hockey community took it by the horns, and that day was quite a special day. There was several Cape Town teams represented here on the ice. A sight to see for anybody that was here. We raised a ton of money, had a bunch of sponsors donate raffle items, auction items, and it was just, aside from any money that was raised, it was just such an awesome day for everybody that was here. Just further proving the hockey community is second to none.
Yeah, that's really, I just wanted to check in with you on that, and thanks for the information. And as you just kind of said, this Cape Cod hockey community is a very tight one then, right?
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. And for even the teams that weren't here, I mean, Nantucket Hockey had given us a donation when we were over there. They weren't able to attend. Earlier in the year, we were down in Falmouth, and kind of surprise to us, they had been one of the most supportive teams that showed up at the event.
Yep.
But they also donated a $1,000 check from their 1019 foundation, which I know is a huge thing for them. So that was we were kind of blown away by that sort of support. We're all rivals out here on the ice. We all want to win, but there's a fraternity amongst all the teams that, again, the hockey community is the absolute best.
Coach Moore, thanks so much for talking to me about that, and that is great information that you just gave for that. So good luck in this game against Falmouth tonight, and hopefully close out on this season on a great note and get back into the MIAA. I know you guys are hoping for that.
Absolutely, that's the ultimate goal. So 5 points, 4 games left. Got to get it taken care of. Got to find a way. So.
All right, thanks, Coach. Bye. And again, that's head coach Jordan Moore for the Sandwich Blue Knights talking about that event. You can see the pictures of what we're talking about there on Twitter. Just good stuff, great stuff, actually, that took place here for that event that was just mentioned. And just a note out of respect, head coach Moore asking us not to talk about who this individual is in this Sandwich hockey community, but I feel like probably there's some that may already know, and so that'll be enough for now. But we're going to take a break here after one period play. We're just about set for the second, Falmouth versus Sandwich. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody, to the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, live on Twitch via Twitter. It's 1-0 after one period of play. Falmouth leads Sandwich here at Gallo Arena. Goal from Stone Devlin. Falmouth leads this contest. Great goaltending from Carson Schemenauer in that first period, and I thought Sandwich really held their own. And maybe they'll be able to get this game tied. This backhander doesn't go on net from Kevin Jordan, who was in pursuit of it then after. This one's into the Sandwich zone. And this one's going to go out for the man who's going to control this from the right point and then stash it deep. Kyle Souza. Stone Devlin out in to the circle. Nick Champagne let it go back for the drive. That won't quite go there from Jake McKenzie. Stone Devlin deep for Nick Champagne. And Champagne double teamed. Sandwich gets it out of their zone. McKenzie, this is Jake McKenzie circling back. In pursuit of him was number 8, Kevin Jordan, but he was not able to continue that pursuit because he fell. Now this is brought in offside for Sandwich. We've played 1 minute, 37 seconds of this second period. This is played ahead Kenny. I've gotten Kenny. I only got it partially from the coach up here. It's number 28. So he's Kenny for tonight. Rob Cardillo off the post. Ding. Wow. Rob Cardillo. Just a simple zone entry and shot on the wing. That almost tied this game in an electrifying fashion. Darren McDonald sends it into the Sandwich zone. One man in deep there. Cardillo gives him a ride. For Falmouth, at least I think it was Cardillo going by the hair alone, but there's a few more Sandwich players now that have followed Rob Cardillo's lead in making their hair platinum blonde. So I may have mistaken that one. Puck in the neutral zone. Falmouth's Cole Johnson sends it into the Sandwich end. Tim Clark around the boards. And called on and played ahead by Max Slicer. And Sandwich is able to have the puck leave their zone. And D-to-D pass and then move quickly ahead. Too far for the reach of Cole Johnson. Falmouth gets back in here for a shot taken wide from Harry Hennessy. Man can't keep it in at the left point is Tommy Peterson. And this man gets back McKenzie for Falmouth. And off the boards and down the ice. And that is icing. And his face-off will come up in the Falmouth zone. Jack Braga wasn't that busy in the first period for Falmouth, but he just got a wake-up call a moment ago. The fact that he can't be down on his guard in this one. And makes a nice glove save there on the shot from Mike Barrasso. Nick Champagne wins that draw back versus Mike Barrasso. And Falmouth plays around the end board. Sandwich overloads that far side. Big hit, Barrasso on Max McDonald. And now Stone Devlin. And then Tommy Peterson. And now Max McDonald trying to shoot it on goal unsuccessfully. And swimming back into his own end, Jake McKenzie, and then played ahead. And now this it's going to be a drop for Champagny from Max McDonald. And it's Kenny playing it out to neutral for Sandwich. Looked good for Falmouth there on that drop pass. Now Rob Cardillo. Took him a second to realize he had a little bit of space there. He motored along, but not into a position for a shot before Falmouth takes it back. And putting on the brakes in the corner, Darren McDonald, far side. Played around the end boards, and man can't keep it at the point for Falmouth. And it was sent down by the Sandwich contingent, so it is icing. Thank you so much for being with us on Twitch via Twitter for the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. And next one is coming up on Saturday. It's the Island Cup Round 2 on Nantucket. Martha's Vineyard will take the ferry. They'll take the 2 ferries. If they have to do the same thing that Nantucket does, which we're still in winter time, so that would only make sense. Oh, and now almost a 2-on-1 there for Sandwich. Everybody got excited there. And then looked like 15-on-22 there. Sandwich is Colin Norkovicius initiating the big hit on Kevin Coyne, and that's not the first time we said that about Norkovicius. And then a shot comes in from the point by Kyle Souza, and that one stays out. This one goes by and down. And Braga, the Falmouth goaltender, is going to settle it in the circle, and Jack really finishes his check on Jonas Schlesinger. This is delayed offside on Sandwich. They're not getting the message, and so they blow the whistle. Jonas Schlesinger felt some poison there from Jack Greeley. We have 9:15 to go in the second period. Neutral zone face-off, Sandwich controls. And trying to advance, taking the quote-unquote scenic route to do it, and now Falmouth's going to press the issue the other way. Loose puck in the high slot. Max Slicer for Sandwich got it out through neutral. And then gets back. I thought he got back in time, but they blow the whistle for offsides. Good hustle to try and make it onside, but not able to do it. Still feel like Sandwich is just a moment away here from this being tied. They're holding things down, and they're getting chances. Mike Barrasso trying to steal it away from Jake McKenzie, and almost a second man there for Sandwich. Turn that into something. Now Peterson back for Falmouth, across for Stone Devlin, and the pass to Nick Champagny. Not clean, but Champagny will get to it and then get thrown down by Nick Eastman. Champagny, Sanders, and clamping it down with the glove, Carson Schemenauer. And so the puck does not go out in front. Off the face-off win for Sandwich. They will get it down. This is no icing. Batted around on the backhand by Jake McKenzie. And then trying to finish it along there was Max McDonald. Sandwich player Barrasso loses his stick in the neutral zone. This is McDonald. Rips, saves Schemenauer out of play. Carson Schemenauer comes up with another one here as we are down to 7:45 in the second. This game's being brought to you by Carpet Barn, Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor, with 3 convenient locations in Falmouth, Mashpee, and Hyannis. Exclusive carpet brands including Bigelow Stainmaster, Lee's, Tigressa, Resista, Innovia, Extreme Cleaning, Invincible, Rustic River, Hydrotech, Belterra Tile, Laminate for Life, and Voyager Exotic Floors. Braga is out in the circle to play that one. And it goes back to him. The old pass to yourself goalie move there. Rolled right back to him from the boards. And now escaped out the center by Eric Wainwright. He's got space. Wainwright advancing, passing, and it goes on through. Wainwright giving way too much space if you're Sandwich. This will be taken by Sandwich and cleared out the center. Trying to turn on the offense here. Rob Cardillo reaching for it, and he gets to the line. Now ahead, Eric Wainwright. They'll pass on the wing and off of the stick of Darren McDonald, rather. I do that at least once a game for Falmouth. Get the McDonalds confused. Rob Cardillo has a man closing on him. Got rid of it in time. Now this will be lazed out the center and continuing to move on here. And finally dropping it off there was Kenny. Well, Sandwich couldn't get deeper and set anything up. Now this pass to neutral, Cole Johnson drops. Brister and deflects and stays in play on that offering from Harry Hennessy. Couldn't see if it got on goal. He's going to try and step out in front with it for a shot, but doesn't get that opportunity. With it out in front, though, was Hennessy. Trying to get it out was Connor Durant, but this is Hennessy. He's going to drag it across the line and waited too long. Falmouth's not happy about it. The longer you have it right there on the line, and you can see Hennessy wanted to try and make some moves there, but the more of a perilous situation it becomes. .5:53 to go in the second period. Still 1-0. In the 2 games these 2 teams have played now, it's been Sandwich being shut out through the first almost 5 periods. And the aggregate score 5-0 Falmouth. Champagne's going to curl out in front and shoot one off the glove of Schemenauer on that shot from the circle from Champagne. Shoveled along, and Stone Devlin had the puck taken from him. Now this is going to be a long distance try from Tim Clark, another offside. Linesman duties have been in play a lot here tonight. This contest is sponsored by All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repairs, locally owned and operated with over 30 years of experience servicing and repairing all kinds of chimneys. All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repairs in Sandwich. Call them at 508-472-0388. Sits there. Now moving and the puck into the Falmouth zone. Bourne High School, they're coming up next. They're watching this one. Sea of Purple behind. And now it's Champagne. He'll pass. There's a man on the wing. It's McDonald. And he doesn't shoot. Champagne doesn't have his stick. That's problematic. Stone Devlin, I don't know if it's broken. I don't think it is. Tommy Peterson tried to shoot from the point. Rob Cardillo forced the issue. Puck jam free. It's going to go down to Braga, who then is going to melt. And I think that's the good decision. Braga thought about it, but the Sandwich players advancing there. Oh, and here's Cardillo! Right off the face-off, Rob Cardillo almost. Rob Cardillo's had the chances here for Sandwich. We'll go behind the net. Out in front, backhander! Braga got it from Colin McIver. .4:22 remaining in the second period. Face off to the left of Jack Braga. Batted around the end boards by Kyle Souza. Sandwich keeping it in. Now to the stick at his own line for Souza. Souza disrupted. Braga's going to play it to the boards with the charge ahead by Max Slicer. Sandwich, they're feeling it. Escapes out the center. Nick Eastman off the glass. And that works good as a pass for Durant. Brings it in and offside. Offside, it's just been something I've said, I feel like, way too many times here in this broadcast. Oh, Falmouth trying to stem this momentum for Sandwich, and those calls are helping. Not to infer anything out of that, just to say that the calls correctly are being made. And this pass is out in front. Braga watched it go on by, a little bit of a stick neutralization there. Maybe that would have gone on goal otherwise for Matt Hemian. And Hemian wires one just wide there on the follow-up after that. Sandwich keeps this in, and then Tommy Peterson knocks it out the center. Sandwich is almost in what we got to do here mode. And now look at this, Champagny from Devlin. Magic, and a penalty coming up on Sandwich. Penalty coming up here on Sandwich. This is going to be our first power play of the game. Tripping call against Tim Clark. First power play of the game, if you can believe it. We're almost through 2 periods. First penalty of any kind. And here we go for Falmouth. This would be really salty for them after what Sandwich has done here in the second. This snapper of a shot from Eric Wainwright looked like Schemenauer was the one who got the piece of it there. Now stick handling with it deep is Darren McDonald. Out to the line for Eric Wainwright. Wainwright doesn't shoot, he'll pass instead. Now turning and passing from the forehand, Kyle Souza. He'll get it back, and Souza dove, but Falmouth couldn't keep it in. Now this is snapped ahead by Souza, deep into Sandwich ice. Sandwich is going to get an easy clear here, and it will go down to the Falmouth zone for this man now, Kyle Souza, who has to escape from Rob Cardillo. And Souza gets one out the center. And that one too far for the stick of Kevin Coyne. Sandwich gets it out the center. Cardillo, watch him motor ahead. Rob Cardillo's going to escape through, but Jack Braga was ready, and a perfect pass to the stick of Kevin Coyne. Exciting game here. Through 2 periods, this has been good. Playoff vibe, Sandwich and Falmouth. Battle of the Upper Cape here tonight. Hammered down, and kicking at it to keep it from going all the way down was Jake McKenzie. 40 seconds at the time of the tone on the power play for Falmouth. And now it's going to be Colin Norkovicius. He'll try and shovel it out. Doesn't go. And down to the corner, from Devlin. And that hit in the corner forced the man to get up slowly there, Kenny, number 28 for Sandwich. Tommy Peterson, a pass over into the skates of Nick Champagny. He's going to go down. And watch out for Colin Norkovicius. He's been a big man tonight. And Norkovicius goes down behind the net as it comes out in front for a shot that just misses from Jake McKenzie. Under a minute to go in the second. Power play has ended for Falmouth. I thought it was a whistle. We keep playing. Here we go. Rob Cardillo Speed, Cardillo, backhander save, and the net's off. Nick Eastman came crashing in, but the whistle blown. You see that? I thought I heard the whistle, I just go, whatever. Oh, whoops, game's still happening. Jeez. 41.4 seconds left. What a crazy game this has been. And I think Sandwich really now, they can't be thinking about it or else it'll get to you, but in the back of their heads, it's got to start to be something that's creeping in the, what do we got to do to get one here kind of deal. Cardillo retrieves it off the half wall, but it went to a Falmouth player, tried to clear. Sandwich kept it in, and shot from the line, bouncing around in front. And eventually Devlin's going to pick it up, and he's going to get it ahead to Max McDonald. McDonald will cross the line with Devlin going in front. McDonald's shot, Carson Schemenauer makes an easy save. Out in front, clamped down and controlled by Colin McIver. Around the boards, Jack Greeley, nice move there, spinorama, passed out to the neutral zone. And it's Peterson there for Falmouth to play it ahead, and he's bumped a little bit by Tim Clark. 8 seconds left. Now less here in the second. Pinned up on the board, Champagny will get to it, and Champagny, nice move to spin away from Colin McIver just to make sure he wasn't even in the same zip code there. And after 2 periods of play, the boys start to chat a little bit now. But they'll skate into their separate locker rooms. 1-0 after 2 periods. Falmouth up on Sandwich. The first period lead carries over as we get set forward to third. This is the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. welcome back to Gallo Arena. Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, Falmouth Sandwich. Falmouth leads 1-0. And we start this third period off on a penalty. Roughing the Nick Champagne at the very end there. That little skirmish you might recall that closed out the second. They decided to nail Falmouth for that. So Sandwich starts off this third period on the power play. They're first. Jack Greeley in the circle, spins. Moves it along the end boards. Rob Cardillo with a little bit of help now. Cardillo is an open man for just a moment. Closing on him is this Falmouth defender that's cycled around, Jake McKenzie. Colin Norkovich is in there deep for Sandwich. Rob Cardillo trying to pull it out, and we got a penalty here. Oh, this could be big. Who is this going to be on? Depends. And this is a holding call, and this is on Sandwich, so that is going to negate the rest of their power play. And Falmouth is going to go back on the man advantage to close out. It'll be an abbreviated power play for them. But right now it's 4-on-4, first time we've had that in this one. Penalized players, Colin Norkovicius. Face-off win for Falmouth, and that one past Carson Schemenauer from Tommy Peterson. Kenny for Sandwich. Couldn't clear. Shot comes in. Save. Rebound score. Max McDonald. It's a 4-on-4 goal. And Falmouth scores its second. Another one scored within the first minute of a period. 59 seconds into the third. Continue 4-on-4. Mike Barrasso looked like maybe a little bit hooked there from Marianesi. Cleared out of the zone. Four on four for another 20 seconds. Shot from the circle. Near side, Carson Schemenauer makes the save on that shot from Jake McKenzie. Jack Greeley's shot deflects out of play, and we get the whistle, and now Falmouth is on the power play. That whistle has gone almost exactly as the 4-on-4 turns into the Falmouth man advantage. And we'll have this neutral zone draw. Won't have the next game coming up here at Gell. That's going to be Bourne. They're taking on Somerset Berkeley this evening. I'll have the next Bourne game for you in Providence, Rhode Island on Sunday. Max McDonald plays for a cycle for the Stone Devlin. Devlin will pass to Nick Champagne, who gets it off the boards. Champagne sends it out in front. It goes on through, and now from the goal line, Stone Devlin passes. Tommy Peterson over to the other point, and then it's around the perimeter. Nick Champagne shot wide. Tommy Peterson with the keep in. Peterson's shot, that's right on. Carson Schemenauer makes the save and the whistle, and then we are back to even strength now. Stone Devlin and Tommy Peterson both pick up the assists on that goal from Max McDonald. Unable to center, Darren McDonald. That's number 2 tonight. Darren circles it down low for Eric Wainwright. Pursued to the near corner. Carson Schemenauer just sends it back for the play along by Tim Clark. And now on the far side. A little bit of a rock there between Tim Clark and Darren McDonald. Now nudge back, Darren McDonald off the outside of the post for the shot that comes in from Kyle Souza. Save is made, Carson Schemenauer. Falmouth has doubled its lead in this third period on the 4-on-4 goal from Max McDonald. Falmouth will be credited with this face-off win, but they had to start from their own zone. It'll be sent ahead by Darren McDonald. Nick Eastman played it for Sandwich. Now this puck goes almost over the plane of the goal mouth there. And now it's Kenny the other way for Sandwich. Rob Cardillo trying to support. And Falmouth is able to get this out to center. Nick Eastman ahead for Sandwich to the Falmouth line. Now bouncing in neutral. A loose puck is going to be grabbed here by Harry Hennessy. Hennessy's going to cut to the front and shoot, and it bunks off a skate and wide of the net. And Colin Norkovicius can't clear. Here comes a hammer, missing from Jake McKenzie. Rob Cardillo gets this puck out to center and dashes one in front. It goes across the vision of Jack Braga, the Falmouth goaltender. And the Clippers get it out of their zone. Now pursuing into Sandwich ice. Round to the near side boards. Tommy Peterson with the chip. Rob Cardillo gets it out of his zone, pops up, almost came back across the line there. And now, in fact, back into Sandwich ice for the clear out by Harley Ellis. 5 minutes gone by here in the third period. 2-0 Falmouth leads. Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. My name is Jim McCabe. This is Twitch via Twitter. And you are watching here these two Upper Cape teams playing on a cold Wednesday night in February. Deep into the Falmouth zone. Sandwich had so many chances in that second period when it was 1-0. That second goal scored by Falmouth here had to feel like a big deflator. They were, I'm sure, hoping to keep it 1-0 until they could pot one. Now the 2-0 deficit, and that's obviously twice as much of a deficit. And we'll see if Sandwich gets any breaks here, or if they'll just try and press on and get this momentum back. They've had some chances that have just come out of nowhere here, so it certainly is not something to put past them. And Tim Clark gets it ahead. Now the man come in for the big check on him, who maybe got the worst of it was Max McDonald, and shot the other way as I'm tracking all that in on Braga, the Falmouth goalie, and he's got it. Some scores, Notre Dame beats Barnstable 4-0 on the girls' side. Also in girls, Falmouth beats Nantucket tonight 6-1. Girls, Dennis Yarmouth beats the Nauset Monomoy Cape Tech co-op 2-0. That's, of course, the Cape Cod Furies. Here is an attempt to get it on goal, blocked. Max McDonald, the puck carrier there. And Sandwich quickly gets it out. Now maybe Sandwich feels like they're starting to swing things back in their direction a little bit. They're trying, but here's Champagny the other way for Falmouth. He's going to wire one on goal. Save made, and then a follow-up. Max McDonald, Carson Schemenauer got that one as well. Nick Champagny out to the line for Jonah Schlesinger. Was contested by Jack Greeley. And it's nudged that, but Stone Devlin's going to get to this. And try to go top corner there, getting the shoulder up with Schemenauer. Stone Devlin passes it out in front. Every time Sandwich survives one of these, I think they get their confidence back a little bit. And it's one of those things where you don't want to give up the chances as puck's on the net. They allow the puck to be chopped off by Devlin. You don't want to give up the chances, but when you survive them, it gives you that boost. And this one has been so tight, and that little boost might be all Sandwich needs. They've still got time, 7.5 to go. This is Darren McDonald for the Clippers. Trying to check him was Kenny, centered almost there for the chance Kevin Coyne, but it went back below the goal line. Coyne gets knocked down. Giving him the business is Kenny, and now this puck's going to go down to the corner below us. Number 28 for Sandwich. We'll play it around the end boards to the far half wall. Oh, baby. 7 on 16 there. Eric Wainwright, a huge hit on Matt Hemian. Norkovicius almost took the head off Kevin Coyne. It's out for Tommy Peterson's shot. That's blocked. And may have been off the backside of Kevin Coyne. This is called offside. 6:44 at the time of the whistle. Remaining here in the third period. And neutral zone draw now. Falmouth will go back into their own zone here to get it out. And the official had that in the skate. And so now this is going to be Colin McIver on his off wing, shoots. The save is made by Jack Braga. Thanks to our sponsor for this game, Carpet One. I'll punch myself every time I do it. Carpet Barn, Carpet One Floor and Home. The one store for your perfect floor with 3 convenient locations in Falmouth, Mashpee, and Hyannis. Check out exclusive warranty options up to the life of the installation to cover any possible soils or stains. Carpet Barn, Carpet One offers a healthier living flooring installation system, the first antimicrobial flooring installation system to keep allergens, dust, mildew, and mold away. And also our sponsors for this game, All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repair in Sandwich. Especially on a night like tonight with the cold, they can install a wood stove. If you already have one, they can repair it. And if you need a new one, they can replace it. That's All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repair. Nick Champagny pulls up for Falmouth. He passes it across. Stone Devlin in the area. And played out in front. Falmouth's going to get a shot here. Maybe Champagny's going to backhand one. And that one goes out of play. And I think from Champagny, doesn't look like Schemenauer needed to make that save. .5:52 remaining in the third period. Still time for Sandwich. Carson Schemenauer keeping his team in it. Falmouth, they get one more here. They could get the salt shaker out and salt this one away. Kenny from his own blue line for Sandwich played it ahead. And now it's Jake McKenzie playing it the other way for Falmouth. Here's Champagny in for the Clippers. Drags through, goes back for the shot. Schemenauer makes the save on Devlin. And then someone's stick went into the safety netting. I tell you, Nick Champagny, that is impressive. It's like he had eyes in the back of his head. It's like he knew Devlin was coming, and he just made the move to get it into the slot. And then there was Devlin in support. Great stuff there for Falmouth. Tell you, this Falmouth team, they're building on last season. They've had a schedule that has featured some good wins, including a multi-comeback game against Barnstable. They were down multiple times in that one. This team is really showing a lot of talent here this season. Under 5 to go. They're up by 2. Alan Norkovicius gets it out to center. Off the stick of the man that's going to chase it. Here's Michael Eitry. And now Falmouth grabbing it. Hennessy at its own line will skate on through and into offensive ice, and he's bowled down by Rob Cardillo. Tim Clark gets it out. Cardillo in pursuit. He'll poke it ahead. He'll get around. Rob Cardillo going to turn to the forehand, shoot it. It's blocked, and that's that. The shot block that came there from number 18 for Falmouth, Souza. Hammered down the ice, and that one's on Jack Braga, and he's going to play it to the wall. It's going to be caught by the sandwich player, and he'll send it deep. That was McIver. Sandwich keeps it in for now, but this Falmouth skater is going to get out the neutral. It's Hennessy. Hennessy, a shot, and that's the blocker, and the good save there. And rebound control, and now the net's off for the Falmouth player that crashed in there, Aaron Schlesinger. 3:42 to go, and your Falmouth, these minutes have got to feel like agonizingly long minutes, as they've done all they can do in this game. Carson Schemenauer making some really good saves in this one for Sandwich. Otherwise, it might be 3-4-0. This one might not still feel so close, but it does still. Nick Champagny can't get the shot on goal. It's going to go back for a rip wide by McKenzie. Now Devlin out in front, bounces loose. McKenzie wired it wide. Stone Devlin keeps this in. Great effort by Stone Devlin. He's going to shoot. Carson Schemenauer with the glove. No problem for Carson Schemenauer. Some noise from the Sandwich bench. Carson Schemenauer is being replaced. We have a new goaltender for Sandwich High School. He is in net. That is Nico Curry, another senior. You still have your head? Yeah. You guys, everybody's good? That one was scary. You know, if that had been lower, there's no way I would have gotten it in time. I just would not have reacted fast enough. Wow. Okay. Nico Curry is in net for Sandwich. Two senior goaltenders on this roster, Schemenauer and Curry. Less than 3 minutes to go. Devlin lays it out in front, goes back to the point, and then Devlin wasn't ready for the return to him from Tommy Peterson, almost in front for a good chance. Max McDonald now, Stone Devlin to Nick Champagny, and this is going to be grabbed and dashed off the stick by McDonald from Durant, but Sandwich is okay here to get out the center eventually. 2.5 minutes to go in the third. Sandwich running out of time. Delayed offside on Falmouth. Man sends it in, that's Peterson. That gives Sandwich all day here to get out. Played ahead. This will be caught and skated on by Zach Hawkins, another senior on this team. Taken away from Hawkins. Falmouth, though, can't clear. And now eventually they will get it out. This will go down and down and down, and no icing. Just slow enough to negate it. Mike Barrasso gets out the center. Falmouth recontrols. And this is going to be walked in by Eric Wainwright, offside on the Falmouth Clippers. A reminder and congratulations to the other seniors here honored for sandwich tonight. Connor Durant, Max Slicer, Zach Hawkins, Aiden O'Brien, Nick Eastman. Wonderful ceremony they had for them before this one. Falmouth's got plenty of seniors on this team as well. They are James Marathis, Jonah Schlesinger, Eric Wainwright, Jack Hamilton, Matt Massini, Drew Scalaro, Jake McKenzie, Nick Champani, and North Wilson, the goaltender. So lots of talent out on the ice tonight. We'll be moving on after this season. 1:36 to go in the hockey game. Sandwich needs 2 to tie. We'll see if the goaltender Curry gets pulled. Jack Greeley will send one across through center. Nick Champani has it for Falmouth. He'll give it across, and that's a dangerous pass, and it turns into a turnover, and Jack Greeley's shot, and that may have been the best save for Jack Braga this whole game. What a kick save that was. Just flicked it out there and stopped that good shot from Greeley. Now this is played ahead by Patrick Richards. Falmouth keeps it in, and Sandwich may have run out of time now. So they get 2 goals. That's how many they need. Falmouth's going to try and keep it in the zone. Nick Champani twisted it into the corner. Rob Cardillo will skate out the center. Here comes Cardillo across and gets rock hard. There goes Curry. There is the extra skater out there being joined. His teammates Barrasso is out there. Now this is going to be played ahead. Stone Devlin, empty net. Stone Devlin in front, and it's controlled and scored by Nick Champani. Champani almost unable to finish that one. Unselfish move by Stone Devlin. Almost, though, didn't get anything out of that, but they did eventually get the goal. And with 19.1 seconds left, Falmouth is going to sweep this season series. In 2 games played just within a couple of weeks of each other. Falmouth's next game is going to be against Barnstable. That's going to be a tough one for them. So I think this one, they'll look at this one as a good tune-up, as they really got everything Sandwich could handle tonight, and it was a lot. Great goaltending by Carson Schemenauer to keep his team in this. But Falmouth is going to come away with a 3-0 win. The empty net goal for Champani. Game winner will go to Stone Devlin and Max McDonald. So that top line winds up getting 1 goal apiece in this one. Nothing to be ashamed about for Sandwich. They played a great game here tonight. And they surround their goaltender Curry, who finished things out after Schemenauer started. Great affair here in Buzzards Bay tonight. This final score once again 3-0. Next game for Sandwich is going to be against Nantucket in a week's time. Again, next Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week broadcast is going to be Saturday. It is on Nantucket versus Martha's Vineyard. The Island Cup, round 2. Looking forward to being on the air for that one, and I hope you'll join me on Twitch via Twitter. And again, my name is Jim McCabe, saying so long for now. One more time, the final score here. Falmouth and Sandwich in the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. Falmouth with the 3-0 win. And we'll sign off for now. I'll see you next one.